Welcome to my Scorpio water signs. Welcome to Journey of Love and Light. This is your December 2018 reading. It's the general reading, so it may not resonate with all Scorpios, but for those that it does, I appreciate you being on the channel. So let me get started. What we have here is a 9 card spread, past, present, and future, an overarching energy card, and a advice card for my dear Scorpio water signs. So as we get started, I see here that it looks like Scorpio, you have been going through some things, through some difficulties, and now coming into the month of December, some of these difficulties are starting to all fall away, and you're beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see that it's now time to really start making new long-term plans for your future, and you can have faith that everything is going to turn out beautifully. You have the support of the angels with you at all times, and I suspect that these angels that I'm sensing here are really probably loved ones that have passed over, that are still around you, watching over you, and guiding you. The next card, the Seven of Action, tells me that you have potentially been in a situation where you've given away your personal power, and it's time now to take back your personal power and feel confident that you have the strength that you need to make choices that are right for you. You can say no when you want to say no, and yes when you want to say yes. And you just have to remember sometimes that this turmoil that we feel is sometimes an inner conflict rather than having a conflict with somebody else on the outside. So you may be experiencing a conflict with somebody externally, but a lot of these conflicts may come from within. Like externally you're saying that one thing, that this is how you feel, but internally you really feel some other way, and this is just that kind of being out of balance a bit. But know that it is truly a time of out with the old and in with the new. This angel is guiding over this little girl and helping her arrive safely in her wherever she's going, in the destination. She's helping guide her around obstacles and potential pitfalls on her journey. And you can feel confident that you also have this type of support in your life. One thing to know is that heaven is showing you through this card a sign that it is definitely time to move in a new direction. You probably haven't, up until now, until coming into this time, you haven't necessarily been happy, and you have felt that you have like a lack of purpose or a lack of a reason in your life. And now is the time to kind of wake up and make the changes that you need to fulfill your own heart's desires. Think about your own needs. Nine of Emotion tells us that this is the wish fulfillment card, and that you have perhaps had wishes in the past that have come and gone, but now is the time to look at the future for happy times, and know that there are times where you have new dreams to create, and new dreams are going to be coming true. But it's not going to be without some hard work. Eight of Abundance is equivalent to the Eight of Coins in the typical tarot deck, and this is telling us that this is really a time in your life, and being in the center of this reading, this is the true foundation of where you're at energetically and spiritually, perhaps emotionally, is that it's time to really learn and hone your skills. skills. If you feel inspired to go back to school or take seminars, be a part of conferences or what have you, take on those things that you feel like are going to educate you, or if they help you get the skills that you need perhaps to get a new job or to help you along in your career. And right now, while you're doing this growth and learning phase, be sure to keep an eye on all the things that you're working on. If you're working on projects, be sure that you have a plan for how you're going to make these things happen, so that you are not wasting cycles on having to revise or redo or revisit the situations again, which, coming out of Mercury retrograde, a lot of us have been feeling a lot of that redo and revisit kind of energy. The Healer of Thought card coming up in the present is telling us that it is really time to clean up your life. So out with the old, in with the new is right along with that. And now cleaning up your life and getting rid of clutter or anything in your space that makes you feel disorganized or even unhappy. And so, you need to take people who take from you, who are just energy vampires. You need to cut them out of your life at this time, and you need to make sure that you're looking out for your highest good, because there's another person involved in this situation that wants to help you, that they are very wise and insightful and caring, and they have a lot of experience. As I see the overarching energy here of the thinking man, this could be a male figure coming into your life that is going to bring you back to a place of have happiness and of joy and of new experiences. And this final card really confirms that, in that it's saying that a happy change, your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity, but be confident and trust the guidance you receive. So this is really just confirms this reading to me, in that yes, you may be coming out of difficult times, and you have experienced some conflict, but some of it is that now you need to let go, because it's time to move out the old and bring in the new. And even if those are just old stagnant thoughts, or the actual physical things from your environment that need to be removed, because we know that you're working hard right now to create a new future for yourself, to manifest your dreams, and you have the potential to do that. But one of the ways in this foundational card here that tells us that you can really achieve the success and have those things come true for you that you have your eye and your heart set on is through organization. So it tells you to make sure that your plans are on target, and that you have use logic in your thinking, and be practical in your senses as you are embarking on whether it's new relationships or this information that you get from a mentor. Perhaps this is a mentor that is coming into your life to help you. Just know that the key to your success will be to allow your creativity to flow, and to be guided by that logic that I spoke about. The advice card for this reading is call on your healer guides. So what it's telling me is that right now you may be feeling a little beat down, a little worn out, from whatever this conflict, whatever these difficulties that you've had to overcome. And even though sometimes change is good, when sometimes making change, out with the old, in with the new, it can be hard, hard on you, and it can drain you. Also, having these energy vampires in your life where they're just taking, and not giving back, that can be quite a challenge. So the card is advising you to call on your healer guides, and basically, you know, even knowing for yourself, listening to your own inner voice, and knowing if you need rest, get rest. If you need to make better choices with your food, then do that. If you are over consuming, you know, alcohol or any type of a substance, you know, make sure that you are keeping that in check. And also, if you are having some sort of illness or some sort of pain, now is a really good time to, you know, make sure to consult a physician as well. So all in all, Scorpio, know that the hard times they are coming to an end. You know, you are a hard worker. You're going to continue to work hard, and you have the potential to have great people come into your life, perhaps a new relationship even coming into your life that ultimately is going to allow you to help you manifest your dreams, and happy changes are coming in the future. So fret not. Your journey of love and light is about to be full of love and light. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you at all, I would appreciate it if you like, share, or subscribe. I wish you all only happiness on your journey of love and light, peace and blessings.